Whispers in the dark. It was a quiet evening in the village of Greyston. The sun had dipped below the horizon, and the only sound was the soft rustle of leaves in the cool breeze. 12-year-old Emma had been exploring the woods near her grandmother's house when she stumbled upon a narrow dirt path she'd never noticed before. Curious, she followed it, her flashlight cutting through the thickening fog. The path led to an old, crumbling house hidden by towering oak trees. The windows were broken, the door hung ajar, and the entire place seemed to groan under its own weight. Against her better judgment, Emma stepped inside. The air was damp and heavy, filled with the scent of rotting wood. As her flashlight scanned the room, it caught dusty furniture covered in white sheets. The house seemed frozen in time, like its owners had left in a hurry and never returned. "Hello," Emma called, her voice barely above a whisper. Only silence answered. She ventured deeper, her footsteps echoing against the creaking floorboards. Then, she heard it, a faint, rhythmic tapping coming from upstairs. Heart pounding, she climbed the staircase, each step more reluctant than the last. At the top, a narrow hallway stretched before her. The tapping grew louder, leading her to the last room on the left. Slowly, she pushed the door open. Inside, a rocking chair was moving on its own, creaking as it swayed back and forth. "Who's there?" Emma asked, her voice trembling. Suddenly, the chair stopped. The room fell deathly silent. Emma turned to leave, but the door slammed shut, plunging her into darkness. The air grew colder, and she felt something brush against her arm. She screamed and ran, fumbling with the door until it finally gave way. She bolted down the stairs and out of the house, her flashlight flickering wildly. She didn't stop running until she reached the village. But something was wrong. The village was eerily quiet, and the streetlights flickered ominously. Emma realized she wasn't alone, shadows danced in the corners of her vision. Moving closer. Desperate, she spotted the old town library, its towering stone structure looming in the distance. She darted inside, slamming the heavy door behind her. The library was empty, its rows of bookshelves stretching endlessly into the dark. She hid behind one, her breath ragged, trying to make sense of what was happening. And then she heard it, a soft whisper, barely audible. "Emma." Her flashlight flickered and went out. In the pitch-black silence, the whispers grew louder, surrounding her. "Emma, you shouldn't have come." Before she could scream, icy hands grabbed her shoulders, pulling her into the darkness. When the villagers found the library the next morning, they discovered Emma's flashlight lying on the floor, its battery drained. But there was no sign of Emma, only the faint sound of whispers that lingered in the air, as if the building itself was alive.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for horror stories.